Muslims often claim the Bible is corrupted. Why? Because the Bible says Jesus is the Son of God and the Quran says he's not. So they assume the Quran must be true, the Bible must be false. Therefore, the Bible is corrupted. But let me ask you, is that real evidence or just circular reasoning?
Or with facts, we have manuscripts of the Bible from the 2nd and 3rd centuries. Long before Muhammad was even born, they say Jesus died on a crossroads from the dead and is the Son of God.
So here's my question. Where is the evidence that these books were corrupted? Not opinions, actual textual evidence. Not one early manuscript ever says
Jesus didn't die on the cross. Not one.
The Quran, written 600 years later, says they did not kill him nor crucify him, but it was made to appear so. Okay, but again, where's the evidence? Which eyewitness said that in the 1st century? Which disciple? Which Roman? Which Jew? Nobody. Only the Quran says that 600 years after the fact, with zero historical backing. Muslims say, oh, the original Injil was lost or corrupted. Great, then tell me, where is that original Injil? Who corrupted it? When? Where? Why is there no record of this huge event? If such a sacred book got corrupted, shouldn't there be some reaction in history? Any scholar, any disciple, any empire? Nothing. Silence. Let's say, hypothetically, the Injil was changed. You're telling me all of Jesus' disciples, the ones who heard him directly, and all the early Christians just threw out the true Injil and wrote something fake? Why, to get crucified and tortured? That doesn't make sense. That's not just unlikely, that's impossible. Now let's go deeper. It wasn't just Jesus' followers who heard his teachings. The Romans heard it. The Jews heard it. The pagans heard it. If the disciples invented a fake gospel, don't you think someone would have called them out? Where are the historical records saying, hey, this is not what Jesus really taught? Again, silence. Some Muslims say, oh, they made Jesus God because they loved him. Okay. Then what about the non-Christians? What about the critics? What about the eyewitnesses who weren't believers? Did they all just disappear too? Did they all forget the real Injil? You want me to believe that not one enemy of the early church ever exposed the true Injil? That's fantasy, not history.
Here's what Muslims are really asking you to believe.
The original gospel was perfectly erased. All of Jesus' disciples forgot or rewrote it. Non-believers never challenged the fake version. 600 years later, a man in Arabia with no manuscript, no eyewitness access, no Greek or Hebrew knowledge knew the truth. That's not revelation, that's blind faith. So I'll end with this. If the Quran says the gospel was from God, then why didn't God protect it? Why would he tell people to follow it if it was already corrupted? Why is there no evidence of its destruction? We're not afraid of evidence, we welcome it. Can you say the same?
The burden of proof is on the one who claims corruption. And after 400 years, there's still no proof, only assumption.
So until you show us the real Injil, until you show us how it was corrupted, and when and by whom, stop saying the Bible is corrupted. History disagrees, the manuscripts disagree, and the facts are still standing.